17 days on, and Israel is still pressing ahead with its deadly aerial and ground offensives in Gaza. The ever-increasing death toll among the Palestinians is now at 732. A Palestinian rights group estimates that civilians account for 81% of the figure. Over 4,600 people have also been injured, and over 100,000 others have been displaced. In the latest series of Israeli strikes, 7 Palestinians were killed near the southern city of Khan Younis. A child was also killed in the northern town of Beit Hanun in Israeli tank shelling. Earlier, 6 children and 10 members of one family were killed in Tel Aviv's overnight assaults in the Gaza Strip. According to the UN, 1 child has been killed in Gaza every hour for the past few days. Joining us on the line from Gaza is our correspondent Hala Al-Safadi to bring us up to speed on the fresh Israeli airstrikes on the Gaza Strip. Hala, are you with us?
Yes.
All right, please tell us about the recent Israeli attacks taking place on Gaza.
Well, there are a number of airstrikes targeting a number of different areas in Gaza, especially East Khan Younis. There were 2 reported to be dead there, and other airstrikes targeting North Gaza as well. Since today, at least, we're talking about 38 people who were killed today in the 18th day of the Israeli aggression. This rises the death toll to 733. According to Dr. Ashraf al-Qudra, the spokesperson of the Ministry of Health, he actually also stated that until that the number of killed is higher than this, but until now they did not receive the bodies at the hospitals. A number of people are killed, and ambulances cannot even reach the area, especially Khuza'a area in Khan Younis, to get their bodies to the hospitals. Was taking place all night long until the moment gunboats are opening fire on Gazans, airstrikes, and even tanks. We've been hearing about a ceasefire to take place on Saturday, but nothing is confirmed so far. They've been talking about a humanitarian ceasefire for 5 days, but the conditions of this ceasefire seems to be kind of strange, as Israel wants to continue destroying the tunnels during the 5-day humanitarian ceasefire. Until now, Hamas has not approved it, and nothing is official until the moment. But this is the latest of what we're hearing on the ground in Gaza.
Hala, the UN says
targeted another farm in North Gaza in Rafah area. 2 were killed in Khuza'a area. 50-year-old man and 42-old man as well. Again, we're also talking about more than 40 people who were killed in Khuza'a area. So this is another massacre that reminds us with the Shija'iyya neighborhood massacre. Also, there are a number of bombings heard in At-Tufah and Shija'iyya area, which is East Gaza.
Hala, the UN has stated that 1 child has been killed in Gaza every hour for the past few days. That adds to the fact that the children in Gaza are facing the brunt of these attacks. Tell us how difficult it is for families and for the children that are coping with these daily airstrikes. Those who are surviving are stated to be suffering from probably irreparable psychological damage, and yet the international community still remains inactive and non-committal.
Well, only at the very first 4.5 hours of the beginning of this day, 6 children were killed. So we're even talking about more than 1 child being killed in an hour since day in the morning. We're talking about over 170 children who were killed in the latest aggression, with over 1,215 were injured. Among those are children who are critically injured. You go to Al-Shifa hospital, to any hospital in Gaza, and you see those kids laying on the beds. They do not comprehend what's going around them. They're totally traumatized. They're injured. They lost a number of their families. Many of them do not even know that they have lost their families. You talk to the parents who lost their kids. Only in Gaza you can actually see parents burying their children rather than children burying their parents when they get old and die. So the scene of seeing kids dying in Gaza is becoming very, very normal. We're hearing a number of children are dying, number of them are dying in a very ugly way, that parents have difficult time identifying the bodies of their children in hospitals.
Thank you very much, Hala. We're going to have to leave it there.
Do not target civilians.
Hala Al-Safadi, our correspondent, joining us on the line from Gaza. Thank you for the update, Hala.